Nah. Nah. Si no me la mete, no me merece. Okay, so for this video, I'm gonna just be talking about why I quit Bath and Body Works. Look, I ain't had no content, but now I do. Okay. If you didn't know already, estoy en dieta. Okay, I'm on a diet. So it's not that I'm trying to eat less. It's just that I'm trying to eat more at home because I eat a lot out, especially when I was working at Bath and Body. Because Chick-fil-A was right fucking there. So, like, yeah. I'm going to just be talking about why I quit, why I left, and all that lovely stuff. Pros and cons of working there, like, let me just get right into it. So, I've been working there for a while now. So, I went in for the interview because they were urgently hiring people. With this location, and they called me. And I was like, hey, I was happy because, like, I shop at Bath & Body all the time. Like, legit, like, that's the only thing I wear. So I went to the store and I had to speak to this manager. And she's, like, white. Well, the majority of the people there, like, higher ups were white. So, but for legal reasons, I would not say any names whatsoever or expose anyone. And also, just a disclaimer, you take this how you want. Not every single Bath and Body location is the same, but from what I've heard, like, different people work there as well. It's kind of similar, but we'll see. And so, yeah, I got a call back after my interview. It was just like simple ass questions, and yeah, they weren't too like tough. Like, I prepared myself, so it went smoothly. And then I had to demo a product and be like, how you will sell this. But realistically speaking, like, everything is so easy. Like, you're just selling. Like, really? Like, you're just talking to customers, seeing what they need. And then you just, like, you give them what they want based on their needs and preferences. So it's pretty easy. It took me, like, a month and a half to, like, get the breakdown of the whole store, like candles, wallflowers, body mist. It's gonna take you a while to, like, get a breakdown of everything in the store, cause and not to mention, because they do floor sets, like, they changed the store around. And I was there like for the Mother's Day and then Father's Day, and then the Pride collection semi-annual sale. So it was a lot to remember. So I got hired that same day I went to go interview. And then I didn't work until the next week. And then when I was training, it was like legit, you're sitting on a computer and that's pretty much it. Like, you're training on that computer for your whole shift. And yeah, so I mean, I heard that it's different for different people, but that's how it went down for me. So, like, that shit was low-key whack. Like, I was just, like, watching videos the whole time. It's called onboarding. That shit was whack. I was like, first of all, and then, like, there was a demonstration. They were like, if this customer is rude, what would you do? And I was like, bitch, like, I would, like, the fuck? Like, there is no reason why a customer should be disrespectful to me when I'm trying to be nice to them and help them out. I was like, sis, that does not pass. But obviously, they were like, oh, you need to calm down, take a breath. Yada, 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 which obviously is something I do, but I was like, realistically speaking, if there was a person that is yelling at me, I would get so flustered to the point where I just, like, be a smart ass. Because I'm like, yo, like, there's no reason why you need to come in there and be a bitch. I don't get paid enough to listen to your shit. The pay is decent. Like, it's like, if you're like, in college and you want to work somewhere, you can work there. But work temporarily. I should have done that instead of doing part-time, because, And let me tell you, after those 2 training days, and it was just throughout the whole week, and then I didn't work until, like, the second week when they started putting me, like, hours. And then that second week, I got trained to, like, cashier. It was pretty straightforward. It was easy. And yeah. And then I got the gist of it in, like, 2 hours. And the cashier is not like any other, like, cashier you work at. It's like, well, I'm not sure. Well, yeah. So, and while you're not, like, you're a cashier, you're asking people for their reward, if they have a barcode, or if they have a phone number, then you put all that in and you scan everything. And I'm gonna tell you the duties is you have to quickly and efficiently just get the customers through and whatever, answer any questions they have. You also replenish items when you're not busy doing the cashier. And like you're re-interacting with people. Like if you're in cashier, it's all the way in the back. So the sellers up front, they interact with people, and then the cashiers, they also interact with the people again. But the thing is, if you speak to people too much, they get annoyed. So you know what I do? I just talk to them and I'll be like, hey, hey, how's your day going, whatever. And, I demonstrate a new scent that we have, because the majority of the people that walk in there, they don't smell the new scents until you tell them to. So that's what I did. The majority of the times, that's what I did. And then, like, when I can hear when they're starting to get annoyed, like, that's when I back away. I'd be like, yo, like, I don't want to, like, ruin their day, or, like, like, me being smirked at or whatever. So that's like, I know when to back up, and if people don't want to like communicate, then I just don't communicate with them. But yeah, there's like a few people who like would get annoyed with the sellers up front, and then when I would talk to them, like they like feel better, because like it's what I do, like it's what I do. Oh yeah, so that was pretty much it. And then I like being a seller, because it's like, like I said, you're demonstrating products and you're selling people products, you're helping them find products and all that. So it was fun, but like when it comes down to it, being a cashier is way better, because it's like it's less work. And then yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons of working at Bath & Body before I start like spilling tea as the reason why I left Bath & Body. But let me give you a few pros. A few pros is that if you're not willing to work a lot, just work here. Because, like, legit, just do. Like, for instance, I don't like working, but I like being there. So, like, they wouldn't give me a lot of days, even though I gave them days and I'm free. So, it's like, if you don't want to work a lot, but you want to work here, okay? So, I did that. That's a pro. And another pro is you get... So the thing is that you don't get free products. You get a thing called gratis. Yeah, I only got like gratis one time. So it's like, I think every 3 months. Yeah. And I got the Pride collection. I didn't like it. That shit fucking stank. But yeah, there's that. And then you get a discount, an employee discount. But honestly, it sucks. It's good, but it's like you don't need it. Like for example, like when there's a sale going on, you cannot use your discount. So I'm like, what's the point? Like if I'm an employee, like risking my ass to help these customers, giving them my time of day, and then, me interacting with them, like at least give me a discount. Like when like the semi-annual was going on, like when the semi-annual was going on, I could not use my discount. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I did, but I don't know what it used it on, because I only got like $2 off, and I still pay like $97. So I was like, okay, like fuck. So yeah, there's that. And then, I mean, obviously, if you like working at Bath & Body, like you can smell everything. So they pretty much, a pro to me is that I got a chance to smell everything before I actually bought it. Like, because I usually buy online. Obviously when you buy it online, you can't smell it until like you're in store. So obviously, like, yeah. And then cons. I don't know about any other employee, but like when it comes down to it, they will take your hours. Like there have been a lot of times when they will have to call me out simply because they didn't make the price cut. And at Bath & Body, obviously, you have a goal to make. And if you don't make that goal, they start cutting hours because, like, the corporate can't pay you. So pretty much, you don't make the goal, which hurts you, because it can take your hours away or anyone else's hours. And the thing is that I was available, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, and there has been a lot of times where I would only work 1 to 2 times a week, and they were cut hours. For the semi-annual sale, which is still going on, the first week I was good with hours. Yeah, so they made me work those days, and this is the thing too. When you're working at Bath and Body, they usually just make you work from like 3 to 6 hours, which is really not a lot unless if you're full time. So yeah, I wasn't making that much money, but I liked being there, but like pay and hours was not good at all. So that was one factor, because I need money. So that was one factor, and then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it when it comes to cons. Sometimes it will make you work until like 12 a.m. like for floor sets, and that's the thing I don't like. Floor sets is honestly draining. It's not like tiring, but it's like you don't want to do it, you know? Yeah. So you tell them like legit Bath and Body, like they make you do a lot of things for such small amount of pay, which another company will give me more money for the same work I'm doing at Bath and Body. Like legit, I'm grateful for working there because I learned a lot. But it's like for the amount of pay and for part-time, you're really not making a lot. And so it comes down to this, like the tea. So at the location I was working at, the manager, I mean, I didn't have anything against her. You know, she's cool when she wants to be. But the thing is that she's two-faced, or as people say, bipolar. I've heard stories, you know, obviously when she would like yell at her employees. She's never done that to me, and I don't like when people yell at me, because then it's like my inner New York like pops out and be like, yo, like I'm about to pop a titty. So she never said anything to me, but it was like this one time, like during that semi-annual sale, when like I was selling, and my homegirl, like she was replenishing, like she was stocking up items, and you know I was gonna help her, and she was like, but yeah, so I couldn't help out my homegirl. And then that's the thing, because like if you're scheduled to be a certain thing, you can't do other things, and like that shit just low-key pissed me off. I'm like, sis, I was like, what if I want to do something else? Like, you know, like damn. So pretty much, yeah, when during the semi-annual sale, people were getting stressed out, and I'm like, why you stressed? Like, sis, like do your job, that's it, you know. But obviously people don't have the same mental state as me, or mental capacity. So obviously everybody was stressed for some reason. So yeah. And so after that, like after the semi-annual sale started to calm down a little bit, the vibes of the place was just going downhill. A lot of people were leaving. My favorite assistant manager left, and she was the only reason why I liked being there, because she was like my favorite manager position. So yeah, I just didn't like being there no more. The vibe was different. I just don't like the fact that everybody was like feeling stressed. You know, they were scared to talk to the manager. And that's not an environment for me. If I go to a job, I like to like have fun all the time. You know, it wasn't fun for me anymore, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then also because I am moving soon, so Bath and Body is not the place for me anymore. I need a more stable job when it comes down to hours and pay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you know, just let me know and I'll answer them. But yeah, a lot of people there were fake as fuck. I will tell you that. No matter how nice I would be, some of them had a smart ass mouth. You know, thank you for listening if you did stick around. I do plan on making like a house tour video if you want to see me tour houses to end up finding the one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a nice and wonderful nice night. So no matter what, no matter you already know, like you already should know.